Hello there. I just want to make a quick video. I won't keep it for long. And I guess shout out to Canary Cry News Talk. I was watching their latest podcast. I'll link it in the description section below for the citation. And basically watching it, I thought I had to make a video about this because I called this years ago, like 2015, when Rob Skiba and Matt Powerland first put flat earth on the map. Even though I'm not even really technically a flat earther, I'm a realm earther. Just like the Bible even says, the earth is a realm. Or even like the holographic universe principle, the idea that the earth is a realm. Long before even flat earth came out, people have been talking about this notion. Or even Dr. Wallace Thornhill first purporting that the sun could be a plasma circuit. But these are things that you don't hear about very often because they go against the mainstream Big Burp theory. And the Big Burp is like a $100 million a day machine at least. You know, NASA at least gets $50 million a day, right? So when I saw Basil and Gonz's episode today, I just thought to make this quick video because it seems like a shortcut to thinking to me. And like I says, for years now, since 2015, since this has been on the map, I've been saying how basically I believe that the sun and the moon are plasma circuits, maintaining the energy field that creates this whole battery, this Earth battery. And so that being said, when you put it to the geologists, how we've never dug deeper than 10 miles, we've never been to Earth's core, but yet they claim it's what it is. And then when you put it to them that molten metals can't maintain a magnetic field, they don't even understand, or they just look at you with this dull look in their eyes. And you wait and you wonder, how do they believe this Big Burp nonsense? Or even like going back to here for a minute, like Dr. Wallace Thornhill's work into the electric universe aside, even years before, you got Ken Hovind's seminar debunking evolution. And obviously he's had a hard time letting go of the cartoon ball. He's attacked a lot of people like Rob Skiba over flat earth. And he considers himself a King James only Bible literalist, but yet he can't see the literal 200 verses saying how earth is fixed and unmoving and on four pillars. So when you have proof that evolution is completely debunkable, or the idea of how this article, this clip, and I'll play the clip here, how the article gets into this concept that there's the evolution of matter. Well, they've never proven that. Microevolution, species variation, exists. And they use that to rationalize macroevolution, cosmic evolution. Like what? The whole idea of cosmic evolution? You want me to believe that uranium and steel and iron and gold evolved from hydrogen and helium, and it just formed from pressure and the building of stars and all the things in the universe that we can't measure or see or prove that are literally just theories? Like even the whole billions and billions of years ago, no one can prove any of that. The oldest living things on Earth, or the oldest things on Earth, the oldest tree, the oldest desert, the oldest Great Barrier Reef, are all like 6,000 years old. Like right up until as if there was a flood once, maybe, you know, kind of how the Bible says. But anyway, yeah, I'll just play this clip here because it's just absurd.
Okay, let's check in with the center of the Earth.
Geoengineering.
It's coming from Futurism.com. Headline, scientists discovered gigantic solid metal ball inside the Earth's core. More orbs, Gons.
Orbs everywhere.
Orbs. What was the last gigantic solid metal ball that made headlines?
Buoy.
The buoy. The
Buoy
spy
on
buoy.
Japan's coast.
Yep, that's right. More big metal balls. We are going to check in what this one might mean. Scientists discovered gigantic solid metal ball inside the Earth's core. There's something weird going on at the exact center of our planet.
Are you serious?
Researchers have discovered a new innermost layer nestled inside our planet's inner core. A 400 miles solid metallic ball that responds to the reverberating shock waves of earthquakes in an unexpected way. As detailed in a new paper published this week, the journal Nature Communications, a team of 2 seismologists from the Australian National University found that the Earth has an innermost inner core. So we've got the core, we've got the inner core, we've got the innermost inner
the
core.
core.
Yes, which may have been formed following a, quote, significant global event from the past.
I think they're talking about Roswell. Are you talking about Roswell?
That might be it. Let's find out. Quote, clearly, the innermost inner core has something different from the outer layer.
Oh my gosh. My brain
Lead
cells
author
are
Tan
just...
Son Pham, the seismologist at the Australian National University, told the Washington Post, quote, we think that the way that the atoms are packed in these two regions are slightly different. Okay. Yeah, I mean, one is supposedly liquid and the other is solid. That would technically put the atoms packed in a different way. Making a home, it says. The research could shed light on how our planet evolved billions of years ago. Whoa! Okay, so apparently our planet evolved. Out of the sludge came a cute
metal
little single-celled metal ball that then evolved over billions of years.
Maybe that's the big message. The
natural
balloon,
selection,
the buoy, the core ball. We're all from the ball.
That's exactly what it is.
The ball.
The tiny orb, the big metal ball that washed up on the shores of Japan is just the core of a future planet. Okay, it's a planet seed.
Is it a black hole?
The research.
The hole is a ball.
Light on how our planet evolved billions of years ago and how the Earth's magnetic field evolved over time.
The magnetic field evolved too. Wow,
it's so funny. I don't think anybody appreciates the way that futurism is using the word evolved
it's
here.
Very condescending too, almost as if they're speaking to little children.
Even like diehard evolutionists are going to be like, why are they saying evolved? The Earth didn't evolve. The magnetic field didn't evolve. Now, this stuck out to me, of course, because we just were covering the crazy stories about the Earth's magnetic poles shifting and the reversal of the magnetic field, all this nonsense. And on the heels of that, we said, as these stories keep building, something else is going to happen. And this is exactly the next step in whatever this means. Apparently, there's a little buoy, a little spy buoy at the center of our planet that's been evolving for billions of years. And how the Earth's magnetic field evolved over time, turning out planet from an inhospitable, turning out. It says turning out planet instead of turning our.
Come on, futurism.
Turning our planet from an inhospitable rock to a livable home. Quote, studying Earth's center is not just a topic of academic curiosity, but something that sheds light on the very evolution of life on our planet's surface. Does it? Does it really? Because you've been using that word quite often, and I'm not sure that you know what that means. The pair of researchers write in a piece for The Conversation. I clicked a link. The Conversation. That's weird. Here's a strange little connection. The Conversation is the outlet that the fake screenshot of the anti-vaxxers were right and why didn't they warn us?
Yes, article. That was the outlet that was framed.
It was like the screenshot of that article was put
under a conversation headline.
But it never existed there. But that
was what was debunked.
Gave them the ability to fact check and debunk it. That is so weird. Okay, so that's the same place that these guys are talking about the metal ball. Okay, that's because in simple terms, what is the deal with the Conversation? Something weird is going on over there. That's because, in simple terms, convection currents from deep below the surface generate the Earth's geomagnetic field, which in turn, quote, protects life on Earth from harmful cosmic radiation, they explained. This answers one of the questions that we had about the magnetic field being reversed, because liquid iron is not magnetic. So we didn't, they were saying the liquid iron is what gives us a magnetic field, but liquid iron is not magnetic, so they have to come up with a solid ball in the middle. That's sort of part of the storyline they're crafting here. While this innermost core is still made up of the same stuff as the rest of the inner core, it has different properties that determine how fast seismic waves travel through it, depending on the direction of travel, a phenomenon known as anisotropy. Anisotropy. I was like Joe Biden trying to say that. The Earth's seismic waves have already been observed to move fastest when parallel to our planet's spin, but puzzlingly, that's not the case for this newly discovered innermost inner core, the researchers found, suggesting these waves travel faster at a different angle. The researchers suggest a, quote, significant global event, such as a massive tectonic shift hundreds of millions of years ago, may have formed this metallic ball. And considering it may be what allowed life to thrive on Earth, it's a vital piece of the puzzle and a fascinating glimpse into the ancient history of our planet. Yeah,
Okay.
right.
And yeah, so after seeing that clip, like I was saying, it's absurd. Since Barry Marshall Davis Jr. here went and repealed the Smith-Mundt Act for his New World Order pals, it's like the media can't not lie. It's like all they can tell us is lies. Scientists, in quotations, claiming to have suddenly discovered a solid metal ball inside the Earth's core. But how could they even know that? We've never dug deeper than 10 miles. And they want to try to say their seismology equipment can register down 30,000 miles. Or what would they probably say? It's 33,000 miles to the core. Oh, Illuminati confirmed. Ding, 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 ding. Like, come on. This was all to retcon their theory of gravity, in my opinion, because they knew. They knew that their Big Bang Theory doesn't hold any water, or lava in this case. So yeah, I guess that's all I got to say about that. And I'll just put some citations in the description section below, and you can make up your own mind, because after about 10 years of this argument, I'm getting pretty sick of it. And I imagine so are a lot of people. So I'll just say peace out.
Ha